My name is Andy Shaw. I'm a retired Royal Marine officer and I run an organisation called the Mountain Way. Our function is to help UK veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. So the point about the mountains is that first of all, the obvious reasons, it's beautiful country and it's very conducive to meditation. And there's two other elements, guided reflection and positive thinking. Those are the three mental tools that I use. But it goes further than that. It's also about achievement. It's not adventurous training and it's not mountaineering per se. There's no requirement for techniques and special training or even exceptional fitness. Any averagely fit person who's mobile can do the kind of things we're doing. It's really walking in big hills rather than mountaineering, to be precise. But by linking it to a particular theme, and we have 4 particular walks which are designed to sort of emphasize, first of all, meditation, then reflection, and finally resolution. It's not just a case of get to the top of a hill, there's a purpose behind it as well. And so the two things combined enable the individual to feel a bit of pride in himself. Most of the guys I've dealt with have never actually been up a big hill. And you don't need to emphasize how difficult it is. It's just a bit of sweating and a lot of blowing. Most of them are heavy smokers and things like that. And it's taken gently. It's not meant to be a physical challenge in the extreme sense. But nonetheless, when we go up the final hill, a place called Salvaguardia, which is 9,000 foot above sea level, we do that over 2 days. And we take a time, and the intention is not just because of the height climbed, which is about half the height, about 4,000 to 5,000 feet, but also because we want to get into the right mental frame of mind so that when we get to the top of this thing, we carry out the resolution. And the resolution is something that individual has decided he's going to use specifically. It's highly symbolic, but it's a way of drawing a line under the problem. In my case, I was very lucky. I was able to go back to the Falklands and back to the very spot of the blue on blue and to the battlefield and to the graves of 3 of those who were killed to lay my ghosts. And I was able to explain to them what had happened, and I broke down and I felt it was extremely cathartic. I came away from there changed. These guys can't go back to Iraq or Afghanistan or elsewhere, but they still need to do something like that. And so that's what this function's about. It's about finding something that works for them. And our program is very radically different to everything else, not because we want to be different, but simply because I felt that the things that mattered to me and that were not being emphasized in other systems were probably the things that these people actually need. I suppose the base point is we develop a level of empathy. I'm a former soldier who suffered PTSD, so they don't need to explain how they feel to me. They can talk in my language and I can talk in theirs. We can talk one-to-one on a proper basis as well, so there's no rank or anything of that involved. We do establish a friendship, which I think is an inevitable part of it, which is a nice part of it. The critical thing is they want to change and that they want to be back in control of their lives. And that's what we're trying to do here, really.